Hello and welcome to Average Roll. We are here. We're gonna start a small campaign set in Akrew, my own world made of my own creation. This I want to start it with a warning, um, trigger warning, just because there are gonna be a couple of things that people need to know. First of all, there's gonna be some slavery involved, and that could be troubling. But don't worry, there's not gonna be any explicit um, struggles. There will be a couple of scenes where the heroes will be changed, but for nothing beyond that. Just wanted everyone to know that before we started. Um, and yes, welcome to the game. Everyone, welcome to Akrew. In this world, few know about their neighbors. Each region has a strong culture and identity. Ashast is a desert-covered region to the east of Óreon, the mountains that divide the continent of Irtepu. It's a place with diverse ancestries and without a clear governmental structure. Countless nomad tribes use its sands, although there aren't as many as before. 90 years ago, the desert suffered a devastating attack from a powerful figure. The battle tore tribes limb from limb. Some fled, leaving everything behind. The ones that stood strong are the descendant of the warriors that won those battles. Many traditions were forgotten, but the most despicable tradition of all survived: slavery. There is only one maxim in Ashast, since time immemorial: the strong survive and the weak die or serve. We zoom in and we see a nomad camp. But this isn't a settlement like any other. It's a negotiation zone. This is where two tribes parley in goodwill. Here we meet Oscar, the head of the war merchants and sole owner of 50 slaves. He is stepping out of a tent in the middle of the camp with a grin on his face. He looks at his right-hand man, Tylo, a nasty human, and says, "We're going to be rich." Both camp starts dismantling, and the peaceful tribe flees away. Oscar goes into a tent in the outskirts of the zone. There we meet. Please, everyone, introduce yourself and explain what you're doing while shackled inside the tent with nothing in you but your robes.
So, well, you can see a dark-skinned elf crouching in the bottom of the tent, trying to shield his eyes from the burning sun in the sky. That is Laurent de l'Actua, butchered French, I guess. An elf that is here by like a year, and he's trying to think how to escape this place.
Nearby, Grail, a half-elf, long shaggy beard, ponytail, while still shackled, is doing his best to stay in shape. He's doing muscles that pit his arms against each other, doing muscles that exercises that rely on constricting and then forcing against the shackles, not in an attempt to break them, but just to keep his strength up, waiting for when there's a chance.
In a corner, you see a tall muscular, light butler. He's just resting, looking around him, waiting for any moment to act, but not doing anything in particular.
I will. So you see a female half orc with long trenzas,
Braids.
Brave.
braids, and she's very thin for a half orc. You know, she's not like, she's more like, you can tell that she's more like agile than rely on her strength, and she's just taking everything in, looking out, checking everyone, you know, but not talking to anyone, like chilling out.
Okay, and finally, you see in a corner a huge giant woman with long braids pulled up in a bundle. They are like, I think they're like pink or dark pink color, and her eyes are closed, lightly closed, and she's muttering something between her lips, but you cannot distinguish any words. And sometimes, every now and then, she smiles, just with her lips, without showing any teeth.
Perfect. So then Oscar goes in and says, well, you sorry excuses of warriors. We are going to do our last hunt. If successful, you will gain your freedom. We're going to the Black Sea. This isn't the first time that he promises that, but every one of you have heard of the Black Sea before. An area of the desert filled with black sand that only suicidal madmen go to perish. He continues. Don't worry, I have a way into the soul. That happened 3 days ago. And now you're tracking in the Black Sea. You have your basic equipment, and you're surrounded by the warriors of the tribe, with Oscar leading the charge, and Tylo by his side. You know that you can't escape now. There are too many surrounding you, and, well, you're not so silent. Not yet. You start seeing Oscar weaving the path. He's not going straight, with purpose. If anyone wants to try to gauge what he's doing or why he's moving around, you can do perception check, or you could even do an insight check if you'd like.
I would try with an insight check.
I'll try perception.
Go.
You can roll. Perception.
He's a human, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's not a monster that I gain advantage because I am
No. He's a human.
Damn.
Sorry.
Ooh.
I see nothing.
Yeah. You have a lot of sand in your eyes right now. You're not used to the black sand around you. Okay. So, Lorette and Garel, you both... Garel, you actually start taking, you stake point on him. Mm-hmm. You've grown accustomed to actually seeing everything he does. And you start noticing that he's checking something on the palm of his hand. Every so often. And one time, he moves it up, and it glares just for a second, a glimmer, just a reflection in your eyes. Mm-hmm. You don't know what it is. You've never seen something like that before, but that is definitely the thing that is leading the way. And with that insight, Lorette, you know that he is doubting every step. This is not the confident man that you know, a confident man that can lead a tribe around the desert, killing and enslaving tens of people in everywhere they go. Because the 50 slaves that he has is the ones that he doesn't sell. He has enslaved even hundreds of people, but now he's doubting himself. And for the first time, you actually notice the tribe set up shop about like 500 meters behind you guys. And you're just a small group of the toughest warriors. You're in the middle, and you're going ahead. You start singing and sagging, and there's a moment where you start feeling a rumble. And
What's that?
everyone stops.
Hand over my hip.
And
Grab my gun.
And Oscar starts running.
What?
And you've never seen him run before. What do?
He's running
Wait,
away?
He's
running
just running
towards the
forward.
tribe or running
No, forward. Like you don't know
Forward.
where he's running, but he's running forward. He's not going back in any way.
Are we in chains?
No, right now you're
No,
not in
no.
chains.
And we are with our gear. I'm gonna shout, follow him. I'm gonna start running.
Perfect. What do you all follow him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brain
I'll
start running.
look back to make sure we're sticking together.
Perfect. The rumbling starts getting higher and deeper. So the volume is higher, it gets deeper. It's like sand and earth and things like rock are just getting smushed and cobbled together, and it's weird. And suddenly, everyone running, you start seeing a faint silhouette of a building in like maybe 1,000 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize this is the place Oscar was talking about. This is the soul he was saying. You don't know what that is, but you keep on running. But suddenly, the rumble stops. And when the rumble stops, you see a column of purple emerge from the sun right beside you. Just and flying through the air, 10 warriors going inside the mouth of a gigantic purple worm like you've never seen before. Some of you have heard tales, but in the desert, never. This is a creature that has followed eons of storytelling, and everybody screams and run. You run. For the first time, you run for your lives and not in Oscar's behalf. What do you do to get to the temple? Or to the structure, sorry. It's not a temple, actually.
Grail will try and if there's any slopes of a dune that we can like jump and slide down on, like even if it's not on the straight path, that'll get us away from the worm faster.
Perfect. What do you guys do to move quicker?
Laurent is going to see this giant purple worm and freeze for a second, like hand over the hip, evaluating his chances. He's gonna grumble and just book it to the temple. I'm gonna dash, like sliding down the dunes.
Perfect.
I just take my glasses because I hate this fucking sun. Actually, I saw the worm like Is that a worm?
The only reason you know it's a worm is because nothing is that big and that purple
Yeah.
anywhere. What do the rest of you do just to get to the structure faster, or do you follow Oscar and Lorette through the dunes, just carving a path?
Who is slower?
I think we're all.
I
think
think
it's 30.
I have
Yeah.
30 feet.
I think. Well,
The knight runs like an Olympic athlete. She has very good athletics, so she runs like with a lot of style and trying to get like the best of the huge trunks because she has such long legs. So she tries to get the first inside the temple.
Brink will use wild shape and transform in a hyena.
You know what?
Hyena.
Hyena?
And a hyena.
Hyena.
Okay, let me see if I
50
can.
feet of movement.
Okay, let me
Great choice.
let me see if I can do that because I don't know.
Please! Because we don't know how to do it in Foundry right now.
We are learning.
We're learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
In our mind, it looks really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks cool. I need to learn how to do this because, it tells me. Do you know where that is in what book?
Let me see.
Where the
I
hyena
think
would be?
hyena is in the monster manual, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me one
Yeah.
second. Because I need to choose from a book apparently.
Yeah. Monster manual, page
Okay. Um,
33. 331. 33.
And I can't do it in roll 20. In
Okay, give me one
Foundry.
second.
No, I D&D Beyond.
Uh,
Found it. Didn't know where to mark it.
it's challenge rating 0.
Yeah.
yeah, but where can
I sent it to you in Telegram.
I don't have Telegram open right now. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't have anything open.
well,
No,
what do you want to know? Is 50
no.
feet?
I just want because I wanted to change his figure. I'm trying to do that actually.
Ah,
It's okay.
How do you write hyena, by the way?
H Y E N
That's
A.
why it wasn't. Okay, this should now work.
Okay.
See?
No, it doesn't.
Great.
I did do it, by the way.
We are a serious.
I'm sorry to
Production.
break the game.
I mean, no, it worked.
I'm a hyena.
You're a hyena. Perfect. I can't do it.
Amazing.
Okay, so you're a hyena right now. You're just shooting out. You're insanely fast. It's incredible. So,
no, I have all my clothes and
yep,
Oh,
you have
I-
everything except what Oscar gives you as your signature magic item. That he gives it to you when he wants you to do something very special.
okay.
Did I?
What do? You just run, dash, bonus action, dash, or like you just?
I ran
bolt?
like hell. I ran,
Okay.
and I grabbed one of my charms, my lucky charms. I say, I knew this was bad luck. I knew it. And I ran.
Perfect. So you start running. Actually, because of what? Whoa! I forgot how to spell the name. Grail.
Yeah, Grail.
What Grail said about avoiding the purple worm instead of going straight for the actual structure. That is what is giving you an advantage, because everyone else is going straight, and the worm is just eating. This is not even tragic. This is mundane for him, and you see that this thing is just happy that something's up there, just eating. You keep on running and keep on running. I want everyone to roll a Constitution check just to see how you hold up. You can do an athletics check if you want, Constitution or athletics.
I have the same constitution.
I will stick with
Constitution?
Constitution. Normal,
or
right?
athletics.
Yeah.
Constitution
I'm sorry.
check? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. You click
Ooh.
It's an
Okay.
ability check, right?
Yeah, roll
yeah,
like
ability
shit.
checks.
I'm cruise running.
Yeah, you're insane right now. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You still, I mean, to be honest, you rolled like shit, like in general. But you, Grail did roll a natural 20, so I'm gonna say that this was a tie. You didn't actually gain any bad points for you right now. This is not an actual skill check. I just want to know how
Yeah,
you
for
get
flavor.
there. No, I want to know how you get there, basically, because you're gonna get there because you already made a beautiful choice. So you're running. You're getting very tired. Some of you are getting tired just because you've never run this much in sand. Like even Danai, that should be very used to this by now, is getting a little bit windy just because of this is the first time in a long time you're out of control because this is not in your control and this is weird and you're running, you run, and there's a moment where you think that you're gonna get there, and you see a group of soldiers just about 30 feet away from you in the same direction you are running, and you see Oscar on the very front of that group, and Tylo in just beside him. Tylo, the most despicable being you've ever seen.
How many soldiers?
They're about right now 15.
That's way too many. Like
Yeah.
15 too many.
Yeah, it's 15 too many. And you know that Oscar is no slouch. Like Tylo, you can take out with a hand. Any of you, you know that he's just a horrible thing. But Oscar is not to be like messed with. So you go in, you keep on running, keep on running, and you start hearing the grumbling one more time. And it's getting louder, and it's getting louder, and everybody starts running fast and faster and faster. But for the first time in a long time, you see you're getting ahead. You're actually getting ahead. And you see once more time a column of purple in the air. Tylo inside the mouth of the huge creature, and Oscar flying up. He's 10, 15, 20, 30 feet up in the air. Just like you can throw a rag doll. And he just goes down in the corner where the stone meets the sand in the beginning of the building. And everyone hears a crack. A crack like you've never heard before. And he can't even yell. And you find yourself...
Brink laugh.
You find yourself... Give me 1 second. I need to...
I smile.
Everyone. Yeah, that figures.
Assuming we survive the next few seconds, that's cause for celebration.
Give me 1 second. Who am I missing? You. There you go. Sorry about that. So you are. It's weird because what's happening right now is that the line of sight is catching the wall of the building, but on the other side, what you see is not the building itself; it's the roof. Just so you have an idea. So what you're seeing right now on the you're not. Wait.
Yeah,
wait.
I'm still at the.
There you go. There you go.
loading.
Now everyone came in.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sorry.
see
I
them.
forgot to activate the thing. So
No
on
problem.
the other side of that black thing that's happening there is
The ceiling.
the ceiling. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's not a big ceiling. It's like it's high, but it's 10 feet tall. It's not huge.
Mhm.
But you see that from that stone there's like 5 feet in each direction, and that's it. It's not more stone than that. That's the size of the building, and you're like, what the fuck are we going to do here? And you see the body of Oscar laying here.
Does the door look open?
Yes, you actually look and you can see something inside. What do? You can move your tokens. This is now.
Where is Oscar?
He's here. I thought I had the
Token?
Okay.
the token, but I don't have it.
I approach Oscar and start.
Move yourself.
And I start looking for something useful, whatever. Money,
Okay.
jewelry.
Roll a investigation check.
In the meantime, Laurent is gonna yell, let's hide inside. And I'm gonna prepare my gun and have a flashback when I was extracting part of my blood to infuse my bullets. So I activate my blood right
Okay.
thingy.
Yeah, of course.
Crimson, right? So let me see how much damage do I receive. 2.
Just to.
And while my partner is searching for something useful on Oscar, I'm gonna just shoot it just to be sure.
On Oscar.
Yeah, like fucking the head.
Making sure. Okay.
Okay, so just while you're doing that, Oscar is like wide-eyed, not understanding what happened. Like you actually see him like literally doing like the math. What did I do wrong? This should have gone wrong, right? Like I've had everything, and he sees you getting your gun up. This gun of your own design, a one-of-a-kind, impossible to replicate gun, and he looks at you and doesn't react and says, open it, and you shoot. You don't even have to roll for damage.
Yeah.
He was hanging by a thread. I wanted to know what you wanted to do with him. The rumble is still going on. What do you do?
Grail went straight for the door. If it was open, he would go
It's
inside.
open. It's not an actual door. It's a door frame, like a stone door frame, and that's it. You can go in.
So I turn back and the others and go, get inside, get off the sand.
What's the name of your character, Patty? Fauti?
40, see?
40.
I'll wait until 40 collect anything that she's collecting and lift my foot over Oscar. I'm sorry, Diego.
It's amazing. Don't worry. I just had a lot of tea.
Particular interested in the thing that he was using to, to go through the sand.
Yeah. Did you roll your investigation? by the
Yes,
way?
it was a 21.
Okay, beautiful. So, just before I give you that, Danai, you go into the structure. Danai?
Yeah.
Actually, when Grail shouts, like, "Come inside, get off the sand," I say, "If you ask so nicely, I have to comply," and I go in.
Beautiful. Well, with a 21, you get everything he has. He has a couple of scimitars that he uses. He has a bag, kind of a saddle bag. You have seen it before, and he has a coin purse with like 1,000 gold. Like you have like spare change, but remember you're in the desert. You don't have banks. You need to have everything on you.
Fauti, she uses a lot of jewelry. In her nose and ears are really pierced. So for her, it's really important the gold.
Yeah, you find about 1,000 gold,
Okay.
and actually you find a metal disc. For you, buddy, you would know as a compass, like a compass.
But I don't know what it is.
But what you see is a metal cylinder with a crystalline structure on top of it that covers an inside and kind of a needle pointing straight to the door.
Okay.
So if you move it, it doesn't matter where you move, it's pointing to the door.
Okay.
And that's it. And by the way, the saddlebag is a bag of holding.
Woo!
Good to know. To start things right.
So once I'm ready, I dash to the door.
Okay, so when you all go in, you actually see something that's very strange. In the center of this building, there's a black column. It's like darkness. It's eerie because it's definitely unnatural. And then when you go in, you feel a tingle. And you hear something weird. Because it's not a voice. You hear it. And it is saying something without actual words. Because he can talk to you, but right now he's not. He says, interesting. It's a sign of almost worry. And this is the first time you've heard him doing, or hearing they doing something like that. That's it. And this black column is about 20 feet in every direction. Every direction. What do you do?
Any signs of the purple worm outside? Like now that we...
Do a perception check.
Oh yeah, my favorite. It's still sunny? It's still the blistering heat?
It's blistering heat. Yes,
okay.
I'm sorry. I mean, you could...
Oh my god.
I can see shit.
I'm sorry.
You don't know anything. I mean, you can. Everyone knows that you have a hard time, like watching at daylight. If someone actually see Lorette doing this? Do you want to help him? I mean, do you want to do your own role because he already rolled? I mean,
I think Grail is trying to figure out.
Perception?
Yeah,
yep.
I can
Grail's is
do
trying
that.
to figure out if it's safe here, and this black column. I mean, it's not as scary as the purple worm, but maybe later it will be.
Okay, so with a 17, you start because a purple worm is very hard to miss. It's not a.
Tell that to me.
Yeah, you need to have a very big difficulty to actually not see the purple worm, and for a second you actually go outside because you see the purple worm doing a strange movements, and you go around the building and keep a watch on him, and you start realizing that he's moving in the same area always, like. He doesn't move like he has a radius of where he can move. Mm-hmm. It's like he was on a leash. But he's not on a leash because you've seen it. You saw him, and he was a purple worm without a leash. Because a leash for a purple worm would be fucking insanely big. But he cannot move from out that radius. He can move inside, though. It appears you're safe right now.
Okay, so we have fuck. How are we going to get out from?
That's a problem for the future. Right now, let's figure out if this area is even safe.
The bastard was kinda nervous when he was coming to this place.
This is
He didn't know the
interesting.
way. He was getting instructions or... reading a
Then
map.
I moves closer to the column
Yep.
and tries to project her mind, invoking the name of Hirad, the dying star that reveals secrets. And I try to use my telepathic ability to communicate with the pillar. If there is any sentient thing there, I try to communicate with it.
You sense you don't have enough to grasp. It's like I'm not saying there's nothing there. I'm saying that if there was something, it's almost, it could be a rat. Like it could be something as small as a rat or a bug, but it's not there.
It
This
doesn't want to speak with me. I'm sorry. So we'll have to go around it or ignore it.
what are you talking about?
The pillar.
The pillar looks like actual darkness, like
Yeah,
unnatural darkness.
Yeah, it's like, so the better way to describe it is, imagine if it was like curtains, black curtains that have a small like movement, but it's a wall. It's definitely not curtains. But that's the visual image you get, like a small movement, and it's weird.
Aina Brink will put his front paw in the darkness.
What's the
Okay,
intelligence
one second.
value of a hyena?
It's,
No, it's
I'm
the
well
druid.
chipped, so it's the same. And I have
Oh,
a 10.
okay.
Give me 1 second.
Nope, 11. But it's okay. I have 5 hit points
Yeah,
extra.
I mean,
Okay, so you have. I forgot that you weren't polymorph here. You need to remind me. So when you put your paw on the on the pillar, you feel like it gives out. Like it you can't go through it with just your paw, but it kind of like you see like the dense part of the wall gives, and there's a shadow left behind. And you get your paw out, and it almost like bounce out. Nothing bad happens.
I'm looking to growl and waving my tail.
that could have gone much worse. Let's look behind it. See if there's other exits or.
Let me have a look at this. Maybe it's on my field of expertise. And I'm going to try to, I don't know, investigate. Does this look like, I don't know, something evil? Like
Not
Fiends or undead? Hunter's Bane?
I really want to give it to you. By the way, I'm
No, don't worry.
not this particular thing isn't dead. So you would have a straight roll. You wouldn't have a with disadvantage right now because even though in the back, like the door's open and there's light coming in, there's no light source inside the building.
Ah, yeah. Oh.
By the way, I have the same intelligence as the hyena. I just look it.
Okay. So that was a 16.
Yeah. 12
Okay.
plus 4.
You start actually. You get your. And you have a gun. And what's your? What I forgot. What other weapons do you have?
I have a. Let me check. I have a short sword and a crossbow.
Yeah, so
Hand
you get-
crossbow.
You get your short sword out and you start poking it gently, not dummy. You're not dumb, not at all. And you actually start poking and prodding, And you start seeing that it has the same effect. Every time you get in, the denser part of the column moves with what you're putting in. And there's a shadow that is left behind. And who is... Yeah, then you go in the back, and you start realizing that this is it. You're in a closed fucking building with a column of darkness.
Can I feel any column of air or any like any amount of air coming out of or going in the column of darkness?
It's a wall.
Okay,
Mhm.
it's solid.
It's weird because you see like a wall. You don't feel the air going through it or going inside of it. But if you put your hand on it, it gives. So it has a weird property. It's not an actual wall, but it functions like a wall.
If I'm going to use a dancing light,
Okay.
and I'm gonna send the globules into the darkness. Do they interact with it? Do
They go
disappear?
in. They go in. You stop seeing them. And if you want to get them out, you move them out. And there are. They weren't dispelled, but you think they were there. You don't know.
Okay, this is weird.
So Fauti is going to grab one of her charms and say, "Okay, it's time to be brave. Ogar, give me strength and courage." And I step in the thingy. I'll try to step in.
Move your token inside the wall.
Oh no.
I can't. Why you can't?
It's
Where
it's
are
an error that you
I can't grab it.
you have to do it, Dio,
Why?
because there is a wall. We
I
can.
know,
But
but
I
I-
can grab it anyway. I don't know what happened.
I can
It's a
move
special
it.
wall.
I
And
can.
then
I can actually.
No, everyone should be able. There's a problem with.
wait, maybe I clicked. There.
Okay, so everyone that's not inside the column, no, I have to do this. You can move out by yourself.
Yeah.
You can move in by yourself.
When Grail hears Foti do
Okay.
that, he closes his eyes and goes,
And goes in.
Time
okay,
to be
move
brave.
in. I'm sorry. Go in. Okay, so both of you go inside, and you are floating? Question mark? You're not sure?
Yeah.
And everything is darkness. You couldn't even see each other. Amazing.
Can you hear us?
I growl.
You don't hear them.
I tried to communicate with them telepathically.
What do you say?
Daniel.
Are you there, darlings?
And you hear the voice, the actual, the telepathic ability that I have. So you hear her saying, "Are you there?"
wherever this is, I'm here. Foti?
Yes, I'm
No,
here.
Fuddy, you don't hear her, so you don't hear him.
Okay. Are we standing on something, or is
No,
literally
you literally got in, and you couldn't. You don't have traction. You're
Are they
floating.
inside?
I do
I'm
this
gonna-
to try to touch something.
Nothing happens.
I ask. Then
Try to float.
are they inside?
They are, but they aren't very communicative.
I'm gonna look behind, like at the worm.
There isn't much of a choice, you know.
You don't have to remind me. And I'm gonna adjust my glasses. I'm gonna. Why not? This lasts till my rest. So I'm gonna grab from my suit a flask. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna drink it, and I'm gonna use one of my infusions.
Beautiful.
This one.
Nice.
I want to know what that is.
I have now 22 dexterity,
Ooh, beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws
saves.
because I'm very smart.
Fuck. That's amazing. I love it. Okay. You go in then. Everyone that goes in, move your token inside the wall. Because you can move inside, you just can't move out.
give me a second. I'm reading something, please.
Don't worry.
How much? Why? I still don't. I'm not acostumbrado.
I'm not used to.
Used to the spell listing of Foundry.
Don't worry. This is the first time we're playing in Foundry, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
So one action up to an hour.
You can filter by your prepared spells, actually.
Yeah, I see it, but I couldn't find the duration of the spell.
Oh, I see. It's on
No, it's okay. I use DNDB.
DDB. Are you implying that this show is sponsored
No, we have not sponsors yet.
No, we're not. Not yet.
by? Yeah, but we could though.
Yeah,
I mean, DDB. I know you're watching.
I know you're not watching. Don't worry.
everyone is inside. Forget it. I'm jumping inside.
Okay, so it's weird because everyone got in, everyone was floating. For a second, it's a familiar feeling. It's a strange familiar feeling. It's like it's almost alluring when you're inside. And when Brink goes in, everyone falls immediately. You fall.
This
But
is
you
the
don't
part
fall. You don't fall very far. You fall about 15 feet,
Oh,
maybe 20. But no one, absolutely no one, is hurt. Wait, who? There you are. I'm gonna change your wild shape.
Do we land on our feet or like prone on the ground?
Roll dexterity checks, everyone.
that. Good that I drink my potion that makes
Yep.
me bad at wisdom. But we have
Acrobatics?
dexterity.
Acrobatics?
Yep. Acrobatics or dexterity. Yeah, that's good.
acrobatics. Have a little question. I use the hyena stats or mine?
Hyena.
Hyena. For dexterity is
Yeah,
hyena.
sure. I rolled 20 for this.
Fuck.
So,
So it will be.
you rolled a total of 20?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
Hold
Dirty
on,
20.
Hold on. How do I? I can't. I don't know.
What
how
do?
to
What
use
happened?
it. I want. How I roll a dice?
You
You
click
just
on your
click
on your
token
character,
to open your character sheet.
and then click on the.
Yeah,
Double
but I
click
need
in
to
the
use
hyena.
the hyena one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
You're
should
in
be-
hyena form.
You're a hyena.
Woo.
Yeah,
Oh.
double click in the hyena.
Oh, okay. I was looking my old.
And I see that the polyformer maintains your intelligence, wisdom, and
Yeah.
charisma. It's pretty cool, actually.
It knows it's not a generic hyena. This is Brink as a hyena.
Yeah, but I have the same stats.
Time to
Okay.
don't be a hyena.
This
Yeah.
this actually makes a lot of sense.
By the way, I have
Yes.
the same intelligence with some and charisma of the hyena.
So, by the way, Lorette, did you roll with advantage?
With advantage.
I mean, you did had a dexterity advantage, right? Or
No.
gets
It's a
plus
plus
3.
3.
Oh,
Plus
okay,
3
okay, okay.
till my next rest.
Okay, sorry. I
Unnaturally agile.
yeah. So basically, Lorette, you're used to be like you're used to the darkness, but this is a weird darkness. So you're expecting something. Deny, you're familiar with this. So even when it drops, you know it's gonna drop you, and you land on your feet. Lorette, you land on your feet, but Gorel, Fatwa, and Brink, you all land prone, and Brink, you land on your back. So you hear this, and you land in a room, small room, but it's illuminated from all sides. It seems that the walls emanate light. The stonework is polished and seems new, but the style is like nothing you've seen before. The blocks of stone are cut with mathematical precision. You see 2 corridors in opposite sides of the room. Can you guys give me the highest of your passive or investigation skills, please?
My
The highest one of those, and tell me which one you're.
passive investigation is 14 for me.
Okay.
I have 0 minus 1.
Passive.
So
Okay.
I'm not.
I'm sorry,
not the
passive
perceptive
what?
one.
Investigation and,
Perception and
and perception, or perception.
The highest.
Yeah, the
The
highest.
highest?
15. Perception.
Okay.
13 perception.
Perfect.
Same for Grail.
So actually, Lorette, you're the only one that noticed that there are runes carved in every inch of the wall. But there are weird runes. You've never seen runes like this before.
Careful. There are runes on the wall.
And suddenly, something lights up on the wall. In common, 2 sides of the same coin. The 2 must rejoin. Careful with what you purloin.
Purloin.
Your character would actually know this word. This is a strange word in common. It's basically careful with what you steal.
Fuck.
So I'm gonna write it down actually.
Yeah. Do we all see it or?
Yeah, it's common.
Isn't that good? But I remember that word.
Do we see where we fell from? Like looking at the ceiling above us?
Nope. It's stone. Solid stone.
It's probably a power from beyond. Don't stress yourself. Just go with it.
That's precisely the stuff to stress yourself.
Yes.
It depends.
We literally just got
Sorry,
rid of that bastard, and now we are.
I'm sorry. That was me. That wasn't you.
Yeah.
I had him
Oh,
selected.
okay.
I had
Sorry.
him selected. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay, it's okay,
Now it's me. There you go. Game master.
No problem.
Like the problem of Oscar solve itself, but now between the worm that we and this shit,
Yeah.
he was nervous, and he had a purpose to come here. Do any of you know why Oscar want to come to this place? Metal Gear. Yeah.
Same reason he did everything. Money. Glory.
Probably money.
He knew this place.
It didn't seem that he had come here before, or not alone. He was following the box, the disc.
What disc? Sorry, I couldn't see shit.
The 40
There's a-
picked it up.
Oh yes, the disc.
He held it in his hand.
I say yes, the disc, and I take it out, and I show it to. I took it from him.
Is it a
smell
map?
the disc.
The needle is spinning out of control.
Ah,
Well, this doesn't work. It doesn't stay still. What a cheat of a compass.
Well, when I look it outside before we entered this black thing, it was pointing. It wasn't acting like this. It was pointing like inside here to get in
At the
the.
pillar?
Yes.
You were outside and it was pointing at the door, but you
Yes.
you could deduce it was pointing to the general direction of the pillar.
so
Can I
are we
see it?
still inside the darkness? Is that why it's spinning?
Well, it might be that, or we are just teleported just straight to the source of the darkness, or maybe where the compass point.
Diego, what I see if I look to the ceiling?
It's just the ceiling. It's closed. And anyone that has a proficiency in Arcana can roll an Arcana check to see if you were teleported or anything like that.
I have proficiency in Arcana.
Woohoo!
Metal Gear.
Nice.
I think that you also have, if you want to. I mean,
Yeah, sure. Let me see.
I have no proficiency. I'm scared to roll any days again.
Come on. Be good to me. No. This is a 10.
with the 10, you're not sure what actually happened. With a 22, you're absolutely certain you did not get teleported.
We didn't get teleported here.
No.
How? So how did we get here?
Well,
I don't understand.
those answers are for later. First, we have to move on. Scout this place and see what we are dealing with.
How bright is it in here?
It's in game terms it's bright light, but it's the lowest bright light you can have.
Okay.
Like if anything goes down, it's dim light.
What and where's it coming from? Like, are the walls? Are there
Yep,
torches?
It's the walls. There's no torches where you are standing right now.
With my hyena ears, I hear any noise.
Actually, I'm gonna do something I forgot to do. I'm gonna put some noise for everyone.
Nice.
Yeah. So it seems so. Roll a perception check.
I'm rolling my perception check with hyena stats. Finally!
Yeah, with a 19, you don't hear anything at all. You with a 19, you hear a very soft rumble, like a faint rumble, but it's very far away.
I don't want.
And it's like what you hear actually is not a rumble. It's a rumble that goes close and that goes away, close, and it moves around you.
We have been working together like for a year
Yeah, at least some of you longer.
without like any random people. Like, this is our team.
I mean, not for every assignment, but for the majority, yes.
Yeah. So I assume we know each other like personality wise. So Laurent is gonna move near Grail, that he knows like he's like the team leader.
Or
Why do
thinks
you
that
have?
he's the team leader.
The team leader or the cheerleader?
At least
Both.
the most outspoken.
Okay.
I suggest we move together. We don't know what kind of traps there is inside this dungeon.
Well, you should know
agree.
that I can check for traps.
Yeah, and I'm going to turn to you.
Mhm.
Maybe you want to lead the way.
Any preferences?
There's nothing like a wind, breeze,
No.
nothing. Or smell.
No, it's kind of it's weird. It's not stuffy. It's not like the air is breathable. It doesn't seem to be like it's not thin. You can breathe it fine, but there's no gust of wind. There's nothing. It's still like it could be if that depends up to your characters. It could be even uncomfortably still. For someone like Brink, this could may be the most uncomfortable feeling he's ever felt.
Yeah.
This is absolutely artificial.
Yeah, man.
So I say, okay, little man, and I go over here and check for traps.
Roll an investigation check.
Investigate.
I'll give you guidance as I say, thank you, Foti.
Perfect.
I mean, I'll roll the d4, but
Roll the d4. I love this.
Oh my
God.
God.
You was planning for a long campaign, right?
hey,
Why?
my d4 was as good as your d20.
Yes, actually, your d4 was as good as her d20.
This is
That's
a
amazing.
strange place, okay? It's
Yeah, no,
perfectly
absolutely.
understandable that you're. What would a trap in this place even look like?
Yeah,
So, but you know, my mind is more preoccupied. What is in the bag that I just got? You know, like she's wondering what is in the bag. I haven't checked it out. Maybe, you know, that's why. So she.
of course, you're very preoccupied with the bag and what's in the bag and what happened with the bag, and you start looking around and you're like, yeah, it's good.
It's okay. So I go. I walk
Yeah, walk.
over here.
Can we see her distracted?
Yeah, like this is definitely the worst
Maybe,
checking
and
for
you
traps.
know that me and Manio things are like a distraction. You know that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna whisper to myself, like, maybe I should do the investigation next time.
But don't worry, nothing happens.
Okay.
And you see the corridor.
Oh, so I don't know. Do I have to roll again or?
I mean, I'm gonna give it up to you. Like, how careful are you going?
Maybe I'm going to go up to here, and then I'm going to say like, oh, maybe I should check again for traps.
Perfect. then, like, everyone's right behind you, I imagine, and you guys hear Fatwa actually saying this, like, "Oh, I should be," and you look at her and you're like, "Oh, fuck!" Like, yeah, you should.
Yeah. If she
your
looks
time.
like behind her, the look that we are giving her is like, yeah.
Oh, fucking roll!
But with guidance.
Yeah, it's a 15.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a
with
15, yeah.
It's a good roll. Don't worry.
I have to say that I don't have that much points on investigation.
That's
I have a +4 if
You have better investigation than me.
Yeah, but most of the time he can't see very well because it's too bright.
I can see shit.
but right now you're good.
Yeah, in this
Yeah.
occasion, maybe he can take point if you prefer.
By the
Yeah.
way, this is the first time you actually, with that investigation, this is the first time you actually take a look at the walls and the rooms of the walls. the runes are covered. Every inch is covered with the runes. It's weird. It's a bit eerie because you know someone did this, and you don't know if it was magical means or like chiseled them, but they are for you, like for Patty, this would be like laser cut runes.
And they say the same thing that we read before.
No, the phrase that stayed there, it was like big letters all across the wall in one of
Big
the
thing.
walls, and the runes don't say anything.
Ah, okay.
They're just that they're runes because of the structure, but the symbols of themselves are absolutely new to you. You don't know what the fuck they are.
So I say maybe Laurent should be, assist me, or
Of course.
but he can go. He can.
Yeah, we could
He
squeeze
can
past.
go through like someone.
Yeah, of course.
Move
They're
a little.
friendly. You're
Excuse
friendly.
me.
You're good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 5 feet. 5 feet is a lot of fucking
Yeah,
space.
meter and a half.
Yeah, it's
Excuse
you
me.
can
Excuse
move.
me.
So
Okay.
maybe you can.
So
Laurent
I'm
can-
assisting you.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
I
good
see.
for you did the 15 check there, so I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think you need to.
Okay, but I'm
For the future.
saying for future.
Yeah. Of
What
course.
is
You know,
really calling my attention is the fact that this structure, what is it for? Like these long corridors, no room, weird light, runes on the walls. What is it? Like,
You're right. This is either a maze or defensive in some way for sure. Easy to hold it, but from what?
yeah. Let's go. Metal Gear.
I hate you, Alejandro.
You love
Ooh.
So who is behind Laurent?
Up to
Do
you.
want-
I'm
Me?
I'm happy to go behind and do guidance, or the two of you can go together and give each other the help action.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe I go second.
Okay.
I will in the middle. I think.
Don't leave me last,
Yeah.
please.
In that case,
Okay, I leave you last.
no, I'll be.
I'll be last. I'll be last.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, I am I have Aina plot armor.
Thank you.
No one kills animals in this game.
I don't know.
So let's try to check this corridor.
Before you check that corridor, and everyone else, are you doing something in particular? Are you taking time to do something like this?
Diego, do you remember the weapon that I have? The special weapon?
Yeah, you don't have it still with you. You haven't.
I don't have it.
No,
No.
your
We don't have the
your
magical weapon.
your magical weapons.
Yeah.
You didn't. They only give you your magical weapons in special occasions, and you don't have it with you.
Okay. So Laurent is with a suit but without coat, like just shirt, like the worst kind of suit to wear in a fucking desert. Totally not prepared for the occasion.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to. Okay.
So before you do the investigation check, are you everyone else? Are you doing something? We're just
Getting
going.
like going into danger mode instead of running for your life. So
Okay.
putting on the shield, drawing a sword that over the past year has gotten more and more familiar. No longer the hunting javelins.
I'm keeping my eyes to the back of the group in case something come near us.
Okay. Then I.
And in my case, I think I'll try to analyze the walls and the runes. If I see anything, trying to relate it to my knowledge of the arcane in this case.
Okay, you can roll. I imagine it's going to be our Arcana check, but you can do our Arcana investigation check.
Yeah, I think I'll go with Arcana.
Roll high, roll high.
Yeah, come on, let's do this. Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
really good.
17.
I mean, it's good. You see everything that everyone else has seen until now, but you do see something different. You don't have the words to describe it. Like Danai doesn't know how to say this in technical terms, but just for you to understand, the basal runes for this, what's on the walls, is different. Like the structure of the language is different. The structure of language would be like logographic, in the sense like an A has a symbol. The B has a symbol. That's logographic. Like this is not logographic. It's definitely not logographic. It doesn't have the same structure. You don't know what it is, but definitely not the same structure. And yeah, that's basically what you get with that.
Cool.
So, I mean, if you want to do that investigation check with advantage,
Yeah.
go ahead.
By the way, did Oscar mention something to us about this mission that we are doing?
You only heard him talk about the entering the soul.
Mhm.
You heard about riches, and you heard him about that's it basically.
The usual lie that after this we would be free.
Yeah, and that lie that that's a lie.
And nothing about the purple worm.
No, nothing about the purple worm.
But
Like,
we
at
know
all.
that this area is extremely dangerous. The
Yeah,
Black
the,
Sea, I
the
think?
black sand.
Yeah.
Black sand.
Yeah, the Black Sea.
Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Sea is insanely dangerous. You all knew that. You never knew why. It's like
Sure.
It's like the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something-
On the map, it was here be dragons, except
Yeah.
that it was purple worms.
Yeah, basically.
Ugh.
With an 18, you're still clear. Doesn't seem to be any traps.
I don't see anything. Do you see something? Fabi?
Me?
Yeah. You are assisting me,
I
right?
look.
Or are you still preoccupied by the things that Oscar had? Metal Gear.
I look over your shoulder like. But you roll with advantage.
Yeah, you don't have to
Yeah.
roll your perception.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just,
yeah.
He's just rolling.
For
Yeah.
flavor. Yeah.
Yeah, flavor.
Okay, no, everything is
Looks
okay.
safe. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move.
Yeah, go.
Hopefully there's an exit this time.
Wow.
It seems we are getting closer and closer. I like these halls, though. It reminds me of the Underdark. I don't know. There is an Underdark here? Maybe I'm just inventing.
It's there is an Underdark. But it's not physically below. It's another dimension. So there are tunnels that connect with it, but
Yeah.
it's not literally below it.
Yeah, okay.
And that's how you came here, actually, through a tunnel.
Where are you, Lena? You don't move.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was waiting for you, but I move in front.
No!
Wait for me.
Wait for me!
What
yeah.
the fuck?
There you are.
Okay.
Maybe we should wait for the others.
They're too slow. We have to press
Okay.
on.
Metal Gear.
I have 50 feet of movement. I'm not slow.
Yeah.
I mean, grr.
Can I make another perception or with my passive perception to if we hear something or different or
I mean, you don't hear anything different. Brink can roll a perception check because he said he was gonna
Yeah.
you can roll a perception if you like.
I will do that.
If we like strike the walls.
Woohoo!
Woo!
At 20.
Okay. Ask your question before I tell.
If we strike the walls like with our fist, do they sound like hollow or something?
Solid, like very, very solid. Like there is no way you could dig a hole without special like materials. Brink, with that natural 20 with a total of 25, you actually hear something. You hear two things actually. You hear the rumbling that you already heard, and it's doing the same thing that it was doing before. It seems that the purple worm is still there. And that's strange, because he was insanely big. And he's moving in a very small space. But well,
Like out. Yeah.
outside, like where you were, basically, imagine you drop down a level, you're in underneath the earth, and you hear this rumbling around you.
It's like it is in some kind of cage.
Yeah, basically.
It's just in one space.
Yeah, he moves down and up a lot, but like in the plane, he doesn't move that much. I mean, it still moves a lot because it's insanely big, but not that much. And you hear another thing. At the end of the hall, you see turn it right, and from that, turning left, and from that area, there is a light hum, like, but like without a natural 20, you would be impossible to detect. Like the 25 was what you needed to actually actually hear the thing. It was a small like.
Okay. I will revert from the inner form.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
good.
Diego.
No, don't worry.
I don't know how to do
Easy.
it.
There is a button.
Yeah, restore transformation.
Really?
Oh, there you
Let
go.
me
Yeah.
see. Oh, you
beautiful.
You win.
Yep.
Okay, I revert from my hyena and say there is a home at the left.
At the
You-
left.
At the left.
Caution up ahead.
No, the left.
Yeah.
That's
This
where
is my left. But
Yeah.
your hyena eyes that still prevail in birth.
Thank you, Brink.
So
I do good.
I do good. Good boy.
So the source of the
Don't say
humming,
that in front of me.
the source of the humming is probably where we are heading. If these halls make sense. Do you want to come and lead us, Grail?
Time to be brave.
You do you.
you.
It says I'm colliding against the wall.
That's weird.
There we go.
Yeah. You have to move, and then you can't move.
Why am I moving
Diagonal.
Benay?
What happened?
For some
Wait.
reason, I'm moving.
I did
You have to move like
Try to
up
move now.
and then
There you go.
Okay.
there
Yeah.
you go.
Okay, you get there.
Mhm.
Wait a second, and you see something. No, you're there. You're good. You're good there. You see a very weird scene. You see there are like indentations on the wall, four to be precise, to the left, to the right. For the first time, you see two torches. They're not torches actually. They're lamps. They're made to look like torches, but they're magical light emanating from it. The same type of light that is emanating from the walls. There's a chest on the bottom of in front of the statue. And there's a statue. Definitely a male demon. Just long-horned statue sitting. and a chest.
Careful what you touch. We were
Warning said not to not
yes
steal, right?
said to be careful what was stolen. It
Yeah,
also
I saw-
mentioned two.
Yeah, two sides of the same coin. The two must rejoin. Careful with what you purloin. You stand there, and for the first time, I think the only one that hears this is Lorette. You start hearing the humming, and for you, Brink, that you know that the hummer is there, it got louder.
It's here.
The second that Grail walked towards that spot, it got a little bit louder.
Is there anything noticeable in the alcoves, or is it the same pattern of runes?
It's the same thing, but it's too purposeful that to be not to have something like it's not nothing here is an accident.
The statue. Do I recognize what kind of demon is it?
Roll. Oh, that would be a history with advantage, I think.
Yeah. I have
history.
advantage
Yeah.
because I'm a blood hunter.
Yeah. That's why I was saying advantage.
Ooh,
Oh yes.
nice.
It's weird. It's not a type of demon. It's like the Platonic ideal of a demon. It's not a demon. You're sure of it. This is like the imagination of someone, like the perfect imagination of what a demon is supposed to look like. You cast Mage Hand tonight?
Yeah, I was just looking at the range. Let me see.
It's
30, yeah. So I move there, and then I say, Hand of Nihal. And I convoke the hand, which is a spectral hand of a purplish color, and it goes, and it reaches the chest.
The test is there. Do you want to check if it's locked?
Should we open it? I ask.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's nothing else to do here.
Didn't
Yeah,
they
and
don't-
we are-
didn't say that we don't. They
We
did.
don't
They
have
did
to steal.
say that we don't touch.
But we
anything.
can open the chest and look inside.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you think?
I'm gonna point my gun
we don't have any
to
better
the general
idea.
direction
We don't
because
have-
I'm looking at the statue. I'm looking at the chest. It's like
Two lamps, 4 alcoves. Might as well.
Okay.
Wait a minute. The lamps are turned on.
Yeah. They're like torch figures. Like it's like a magical torch that's made to emulate a torch, but it's emitting magical light.
Wait, should we check for traps or something first in the chest?
nah.
Okay.
That's what the mage hand is for.
It's trying to avoid any damage or any
Okay.
danger.
Yes. Ideally, on the inside, there's a coin with 2 sides.
We need all the pieces so we can figure it out. This puzzle, Metal Gear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the hand of Nihal tries to open the chest, look at it, see if it's locked first.
It's not locked. It's open. So you just nudge it and it's opening. Do you open it fully?
Yeah.
So you open it and it's like thousands years of like not rust but like not oiled metal just screeching between each other. And it opens and it just makes a deafening like sound. and there's a moment of quiet.
The hum goes away. The humming sound.
No, the humming sound, everyone that is listening to it, actually still there. And from your vantage point, you see a chest full of coins, like to the brim.
Easy.
There's no way that is good idea to
Forty
take
is suffering. I can see. I can
gold
sense
from
it.
an ancient chest. I say
If-
this looking to 40. Like,
Everyone is actually looking at the chest. If you want, you can try to see if you see something different, but there's just a chest full of coins.
I'm going to lower.
Well, I was hoping there were just going to be 2 coins in there.
I think that there are more than 2.
Do I go to check?
Carefully. Let's look at these alcoves. There's 2 pairs of them. Is that a thing? And I like step into that one and start like touching to see if there's any buttons or anything that like feels different.
Wait, one second. I'm gonna pause the game for a second. When Lorette goes like those 10 feet, the humming starts getting louder, and
And
now
from-
almost everyone can hear it.
Oh.
What did you do?
I step forward.
Is it
And-
coming from the demon? From
Yes.
It's weird. With it, I'm gonna carry the natural 20 of Brink right now because it was amazing. So I'm not gonna take that away from him.
Thank you.
But basically, it's coming from the end towards you. It's like there is. I'm gonna do something so you can actually understand what I'm saying. It's going like at the beginning, the humming was from here. Then it got louder, and now it's like all this area from both sides is actually like making the hum.
Okay.
Can I make
Oh, but
I
it's part
have
from this
like
side.
nature.
No, it's both sides.
Both
Sorry.
sides.
Okay.
Can I make like a nature check to determine that is nature or is like magic?
Yeah, you can do a nature or a Kana check.
I mean, I have nature, so
No, I'm telling you or anyone that wants to do that. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
I'm gonna leave it to.
Nature or Arcana? I'm. Don't roll. Okay, yeah. You.
No, you can roll as well. Don't worry.
why these rolls?
I was going to use enhance ability in you, but
Oh well.
was too late.
I thought you wanted to do the. You can do nature check as well. I imagine you have a good nature check.
Nope.
No,
No,
nature
na-
is
nature's
Oh no, I
intelligence.
forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's intelligence,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry.
No.
in his or the.
Yeah. But you actually can do an okay, because I hate this. I'm gonna rule it. I always rule this. You can actually make a nature wisdom check.
Okay.
So if you have proficiency in nature, you can use that and your wisdom. If not, just a wisdom check.
I have
Excellent.
no.
But you can use your wisdom.
It will be a wisdom check. I'm sorry. No, is that no? Normal wisdom check.
Yeah.
Amazing.
With a 22, this is another sound that's making you uncomfortable. This is definitely something like you don't know what that would be because like when you roll a wisdom nature check, you're relying almost on your insight to
Yeah.
figure this out, and you're in tune with nature, so you have like a good sense of it. And this is definitely not natural.
This is not good.
So, 2 options. The sound is coming from here, and we need to go and inspect the gold and the statue to figure
Figure it out.
to realize what we need to do to solve it, or we are missing the pieces and we need to check the another paths and then come back here.
That makes sense. There were two paths, said two sides.
The alcoves.
Yes, maybe you're right. Maybe we should
We're only looking at half the puzzle.
take the other.
I don't appreciate being tested when I don't know why.
Well, that's the mean of that test.
Oh. One way or another, we'll figure it out.
So
what do you do?
are we turning back?
Lorette,
Mhm.
you're close enough. You actually see something different inside the chest. I am going to try to put it in the... I thought I had this prepared. I'm sorry, guys. I am going to add something to the map so you actually can see it.
A fucking Tarask in middle of the chest.
Yeah.
No. It's what you see inside the chest, actually.
Yeah, a mini Tarask. Like
Like,
5 feet. Of
A tiny
Tarask.
Tarask. Sure.
that would be insanely cool. I'm gonna write that down. Yeah. So you basically, I plop it in on the map.
Yeah.
You see that, and like in the middle of the.
And
Of
can
the-
you move it outside the walls? Because
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah, I'm
see
sorry,
it
sorry,
completely.
There.
You can put it in a handout if you want.
I don't know how to do that.
Like
I
in
will
the
teach
journal?
you later.
Yeah.
And in the
Cool.
journal you can put it as a
But
handout.
it's okay. I literally
Yeah,
I wanted
no.
to do this as fast as possible right now.
Yeah, don't worry.
So yeah, you see basically that.
Is that a stone? Is that a stone? Can you see that?
Right now, you're the only one that has any vantage point to actually see it, but you see that. So this is for Patty. That is what Laurette says. Sees inside of the chest, like in the middle of the coins. He sees this thing. I'm gonna.
That's cool.
Can any of you see that? There is some kind of stone cut in half.
Step forward and be next to Laurent, and can we see it? Like standing next to him?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Everyone that's standing next to him can see the stone.
Did the humming get louder as
No.
okay. Well, that seems like a great candidate for
Half of a coin?
yeah. Still doesn't seem smart to get that close to a statue of a demon and pick it up. But if we see something similar on the other side,
Maybe I can bring it back with the hand, you know?
If that counts as purloin.
yeah.
Good idea with the hand. Pick it up with the hand.
Yes. Everyone else, back out.
Yes.
So, where I stay like in front of Danai or to the side, depending on what she needs, but like trying to get us away from where
So
we
Danai-
assume any kind of retaliation would come from.
Yeah. Then I touches her temples and concentrates very hard and tries to make the hand grab this half coin and take it out slowly and
That-
then go back really slow.
When we back out, do we still see the stone or we
No, it's just like
It's probably like deep in the chest. So you have to
like
get closer
it's
to.
like it's filled with coin, but not insanely to the brim. Like there are thousands and thousands of worth of coin there. Like fatwa, thousands and thousands. But but there the stone is a bit inside, so that's why you like from where you stand now, you don't see it. You need to be where you were to actually to see it. Can you go to the journal and tell me if you can see this stone there?
Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
want to open
I
the-
can.
Yeah, it says stone.
Stone.
Okay, you can open it, and there it's the image. You can see it there. I just create. I know how to do it now.
Okay,
So
okay.
Wonderful.
yeah. So
Perfect, and I can show it in the.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
show it on the stream.
How big is it? Is it like the size of a fist? The smaller?
It's about 25 centimeters diameter.
Ah, so pretty big.
Oh, sorry, no, it's half of that. It would be from
Yeah.
Yeah, 12.
it's half. No, the
'Cause it's
diameter.
half a sphere.
Yeah, it's half a sphere. So it's the diameter of the whole sphere would be 25. So from the end
5
from
inches.
the
5? 10 inches.
from the cut, the diameter is 25. So it's a fairly big stone. You can use your mage hand to grab it. You lift it up, it moves. Okay, this is more for me because I want to know if you're being careful or not, Denia. Roll. You use your charisma as your spell casting, right?
Yes.
So you roll a charisma check.
Cool. So. Come on. Yes.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
So with that, there are no coins inside the stone because the stone is a little bit hollow. So if you would have rolled lower than that, you would have grabbed a stone with
Some coins in it. Yeah.
coin in it. But you're in your element. You're good. You grab it and you hover just slightly. When you back off, humming gets slower.
Okay. So far, so good.
You have half a stone. I'm gonna ask everyone we're gonna do a quick break so we can just pause the recording and we'll be right back.
Okay, so let's go to the pause. See you in some minutes. Bye.
So we're back from the break, and now I want Fatwa to make a roll just to see how distracted she is from this huge amount of coin, an amount of coin that she wouldn't even imagine that it was there. Like the pouch with 1,000 gold you're holding is like pennies. There are thousands of those bags inside that coffer. So roll a wisdom check.
Just roll high.
I'm
Yeah.
Be
no problem.
good at this game and roll high.
You have impulse control. We believe in you.
Or maybe not.
You're
10.
actually you're not crippled, but you're sweating a bit. Like
Yeah, but
no, you're not gonna do anything stupid. I'm just saying
No.
like you're this is uncomfortable. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Okay? Nothing more.
So I
yeah.
say like maybe guys, I have this bag from Oscar.
Oh,
I
All right.
think that is a bag of holding,
Oh.
a magic bag.
What is inside?
I don't
hopefully some supplies.
Are you
Let's take a
gonna
look.
take here?
That
I don't know.
I don't think my character knows what a bag of holding is, so he wouldn't.
No, but everyone here has seen that bag before. And
Yeah,
everyone
but
here
do we know what happens when you turn it over?
No.
Because me, the character, says, "Hey, let's get to the big central area," but me, the character, thinks, "Oh, it's like
Yeah.
you just pull whatever you need out of it." So
Yeah, you've seen Oscar getting things out of it, but you don't know how. Maybe one of the characters that has a Krana could try to figure it out, but
No.
I will try to roll for that. Arcana, normal.
What's Arcana?
anyone else want to roll for Arcana? I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for the 9.
I'd like to.
I'm just waiting for you.
Definitely. I would like to. Yeah, definitely.
it
Let
just-
me roll.
I am not very. I don't care to people rolling for something if you're proficient.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah,
Never mind.
Yes.
she knows.
Like you absolutely know that there's no way the magic inside is going to hold if you just put it inside out, and that's it.
Okay. I say that.
Yeah. So
let's do it here in the center.
Wait,
This is not the
How-
center.
No, in the
how
in
much
the entrance.
can come out of that bag?
a lot.
Maybe there is
Yeah,
my
let-
code
let's-
in there.
Yeah, let's get back to somewhere where we can spread out, in case we don't know what they kept in there. Snakes, for all we know.
I'm sorry.
Your character is not very.
That's totally.
bright,
That's
right?
totally. That's the kind of thing an evil
I'm-
bastard would do. Like they would stuff in some snakes,
Yeah,
and if
kill
anybody
them.
that wasn't
I'm
them
gonna-
tried to put their hand in, the snake would bite them.
I'm gonna put my hand over the shoulder of Grail. I don't think there is any snake on that bag. Don't worry.
Bag of snake.
A bag of snake. Okay, what do you do,
know
guys?
that sound really cruel for the snakes.
Yeah.
Let's leave the snakes alone.
Moving back towards the.
Are we taking
Going
the
back.
stone with us? Oh,
I mean, you have
Yeah.
the stone. So Danai has the stone right now.
and the humming.
It now that you know that it's there, you hear it, but it got with the same intensity when you got in the room.
Would you like to carry this, Grail?
My hands are full.
I would
Shield
like
and
to
sword.
carry it,
I-
please.
I will take it.
I go like this.
Okay. Whoever wants it.
Let's go to the beginning and check
Let's
what
go.
we have in this bag.
Do you want me guys to throw you to the beginning? So
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Don't worry. I can do
Yeah,
it, don't
sure.
worry.
Yeah, because we can't.
I mean, yeah, you can't cross walls, so it's gonna be a long way around.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a bit weird when the DM moves you.
Is there a button to like recenter on yourself?
Yeah, just
move
a little to the right.
move the
Yeah.
map. I don't know if there's a button.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, now you see the walls, but it doesn't matter.
Very cool.
No, it's okay.
So what you do? You're back in the center.
What
Yeah.
what did I do? I remember what Oscar used to put in the bag.
You have seen him putting in and getting out like thousands of different things in the past year. Like there's not one thing. There's like a Swiss Army knife of weird shit.
So let's take the bag and drop it in the center.
I put my hand inside and say and think about money, coins.
It doesn't actually get any more coins. You figure out you figure that the 1,000 coin that he was like 1,000 gold that he was carrying was the money that he carries around. Maybe he
He's
has more
spending
money.
money.
Yeah, like maybe he had more money back in the where they
Tents,
settled
yeah.
with the tents, but
I think about my weapon.
the weapon appears.
I'm going to say something. I say thank you.
Wait, Our stuff in
Thank
in
you,
there.
God. It appeared my weapon, and I hug it like.
Let's see what.
Oh, wonderful.
Guys, think about your weapons and your stuff.
Bahamut be praised.
I'm gonna put my hand and think about my coat.
You get the code out.
I put it in one movement.
My friends, I do believe we'll make it out of this.
You dubbed it before?
I wasn't sure.
Yes.
Beautiful. So yeah, everyone gets the stuff out of your magic, your usual magic item out of the bag, and you can attune it or do whatever you want in this in this time.
Do we know what magic item, that special item that Oscar usually gave to us, is for each one? Like,
Yeah, you've seen everyone else using it, so
Ooh.
you can actually everyone can tell, like now tell what you get out of the bag because everyone knows.
okay.
You can start, Lorette.
Go.
You see
coat,
Laurent grab a black coat, black leather coat, made of the skin of a displacer beast, because this is a cloak of displacement.
Wonderful.
Great.
And what do they see, Fatwa?
You see that I take out a rapier, and you know that this rapier warns us against being surprised. You know,
Oh,
Wonderful.
and it activates like a ping, like a noise, and no one that is near me can be surprised. And I'm incredibly more agile when I have with it. I'm with it.
And right
I
now,
mean-
you realize this would have been fucking insanely useful with the purple worm.
Yeah.
But well, you
Yes.
didn't have it. Danai, what do you get?
You see me get out a ring with a gem on it, and it's a ring that stores magic.
yeah.
Spell storing.
And it's spell storing.
Brink,
Yeah, that's
what do
really
you
good.
get?
When I put my hand in, I grab my sight. It's a silver moonlight sight, and it helped
Sight.
me. Thank you. I'm very bad in English.
Don't worry, you're very good. Don't worry.
Thank you. And it, you know that it helped me in my spell casting abilities. Is my focus, and
This is a moonsicle.
it's the moon cycle.
Sickle. Okay,
Sickle. Thank
sickle,
you.
no scythe. Sorry, I
Scythe.
thought you were saying
Scythe. No,
scythe.
it's sickle.
It's a sickle. Okay.
Sickle.
And
Sickle.
Grill? Grill?
Grail pulls out a necklace with multiple beads. You see 5, although he's only ever used 4 in previous missions. And he puts it around his neck. The light blesses us, my friends.
What is this?
Yeah.
It is an amazing item for paladins and useful for others. It is a necklace of prayer beads.
Oh,
And I rolled really well.
No, he rolled so well, I had to modify encounters. Like that well he rolled.
Wow.
Yeah, he rolled that well with the bead.
yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So the name of the magic weapon that I have is a rapier of warning.
Yeah.
If you want to
Rapier
check
of
it out.
warning, ring of spell storing, moon sickle,
Yeah.
a necklace of prayer beads, and cloak of displacement.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you can click in the
And it shows it, yeah.
in the icon.
That's
and
really
you can
awesome.
share. You can share it in the.
It raises your DC. That is
Yep.
really good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys,
so-
we're so good at D&D.
Just
We
roll
pick some
high
dope
and have
items.
cool magic items. That's it.
So, by the way, this is what you do on a session 0, guys. Just Do you? By the way, do you follow your instinct and turn the bag inside out, deny, or just let it be?
Oh, I don't have the bag.
I mean, you had it because when
Yeah,
you grabbed
you had
you had it for a while because you had to grab your.
Are we going to turn it here, like to see everything that could be in there?
There, I think this is the safest place so far.
That's true.
Let's do it. With
Let's
our
do it.
weapons, a dozen
Okay.
snakes wouldn't be enough.
Okay, so I go to the center and say, okay, everybody spread around.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so stand where you wanna stand. Move your.
Okay.
Your that was a Three Stooges moment of the fucking decade.
Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
here before.
So I grab it there, and then I slowly turn it open
Okay.
on its head, and I start like moving it a little bit.
Okay. And something starts to clank, like glass shaking. Oh, I just realized we don't have any sound. That's
Oh, no.
weird. Or we have?
No.
No, we don't have.
Oh, that's weird. I said you.
To
To
loop.
loop.
Yeah, I said it to loop. I don't know why it's not. It didn't know. I'll check that later.
Oh, it's playing.
Yeah, it's playing now. And you hear. Let me see if I can find what I want to show. Sorry. No, I don't have. I swear I had something for you guys right now. No,
Healing potions.
actually, yeah. Not healing potion. You don't know what potions are, but you hear like, this is it.
Ah.
And you hear some things moving around, and you like see 3 vials of potions. You have seen those potions before. Those are potions of healing, just regular potions of healing. 3 of them, and suddenly arrows starts to come out,
Ooh.
and some swords. And you start realizing this is the whole inventory of the mercenaries.
Mhm.
They store it here. They don't have enough. You don't have carts because carts aren't very useful in the sand. You have camels, but not that many camels. So this is their armory. If you want any weapons, mundane, you can find them here. They're enough for everyone. I'm not going to give numbers now because they're not important. In the future, if you want to have numbers, I can give them. But their weapons are from any kind, every quality. By the way, they're very rusty ones, very pristine ones.
Well,
I
What do
have
you do?
everything I need. Right
that's
here.
going to be a pain to pack back in, but useful when we make it out.
Yeah.
So, take whatever you need, and let's see what the other hall stores for us.
Take the healing potions. The one who can't heal themselves better than have one.
Who's gonna get the healing potions?
So I can heal myself.
I can't heal myself.
I can't, so I am gonna grab one.
So
I'm
Fatua
gonna
gets
grab one as well. I
Fatua,
think.
Danai, and
Lorette.
Lorette. I don't know why your name's not sticking. I'm sorry, Lorette.
Wrong.
Lorette, it's getting a potion. So put that on your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do next, guys?
The other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume we've been here for a while, so like trying to pack things back into
Yeah.
the bag, and
Yeah,
then
you managed to get a short rest if you needed to that for
I think-
something.
To
only
anyone
Laurent
that
has
is-
taken a bit of damage. when
to
he
anyone
activated.
that is new to Foundry and wants to add something, in the top right corner, the three dots,
Okay.
import opens a windows, and you check items. Wait a little, and then you pull a potion of healing. Healing. There you have it. You click the checkbox, import, wait a little, and there you go. You have a potion of healing in your inventory.
We are not only play podcast. We are also tutorials for Foundry.
Welcome to Not Hamburger Herbal. I'm going to teach you how to use Foundry. It's pretty good for you.
But
so
we
yeah,
are
just
not sponsored by Foundry.
In fact, we've paid them
Yeah.
yes.
for the product.
This is for my own benefit. Just stand where you're going in the tunnel. Are you still doing the investigation checks? What are you doing?
Let us check the hallway. We don't know what we are dealing with.
You guys know that I have the spell Aren's ability, by the way.
Yeah, but
Which?
they
Enhance ability.
Oh, yeah, also-
yeah, which gives advantage.
Yeah.
Right now, they can help each other. And
How
Give
is
them
your
something.
name pronounced, buddy? By the way,
Fatwa.
I don't know.
pick one.
40.
Yeah,
40.
I'll be pronouncing it 40.
Tornan.
40.
Mr.
40. I'm sorry. 40.
40.
40.
40.
New characters. I'm sorry.
Mr. Nunn.
Help me with the.
I go second behind Lauren.
Basically, Grail, they're putting you to the back.
Sure.
Yeah, Lauren.
Move aside.
I'll pat them on the shoulder and go, I trust your eyes.
And guidance?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm adding the D4 and the
Yep.
situational bonus. And there we go.
Dana, you're going before me, or you want to go to the back?
No.
no.
I'm really squishy.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, with that 17, almost eerie. The similar, like not just similar, the same hallway. It's almost like they copy pasted.
A mirror.
It's almost
Yeah,
like
and
they
mirrored.
A mirror,
copy-pasted.
yes.
Let's continue.
Okay, so we move.
If it is the same that the other side, we are gonna find a statue with a chest and
The other half.
our stone. Yeah. Where do we have to put those together, and if it isn't even a good idea? I don't know.
Hopefully we'll
Oh,
no.
No,
Daniel.
Daniel fell to the worst enemy. Bad internet.
Yes. Oh,
I can see you. I
Yeah,
can
Yes,
I
we hear
can
you
We
now.
hear
didn't
you.
hear you.
We are just joking with you.
No. We heard.
This.
It was cut. What did you say?
I was saying that hopefully we would get further instructions once we join the two halves together. Except I said it in my high charisma voice.
In my line of work, usually you don't listen to the random disembodied voices that give you instructions.
why not?
I'm gonna move you tonight just so. The
Thank you.
confused- Don't worry.
It's a recipe for disaster.
Or something else.
By the way, you tell me when.
How much
you
I
do
know
anything.
about Danai
Uh,
this year? Like,
Danae should answer that question, not me.
yeah. How much know about you?
Have you seen the image that she uses as
Yeah.
the avatar? Like, she summons weird shit, and she talks with something that isn't there. So
Yeah, you definitely heard her like speak with something.
I get you right between my eyes. Like,
So bring assume
that's
that
some
she,
demonic shit.
so bring assume that she speak alone.
yeah.
Actually, by this time, Lorette, you would know that it's not demonic. Because like,
Some weird space shit.
I mean, maybe, but it's that like you know enough about demonic things to know that it's not demonic. Okay, you tell me if you're gonna do something. Just
Just checking,
Yeah,
like,
keep moving.
if the holes look very similar than the other part, I would stop checking for traps. Like,
no, it's. I mean, maybe a bit longer in places, maybe a bit shorter in others, but it's basically the same
this
thing.
looks safe. Grail, take the lead.
Absolutely.
When you turn the corner, Brink,
Mm-hmm.
because you are now expecting it, you hear the humming one more time.
There is the humming again.
So, but it's not there. It's when, so go, yeah. So it's here. Okay, I'm gonna ping it there.
Oh, okay.
When you get there, you hear it one more time.
There is it again. The humming.
Maybe the statue is at that altitude. Altitude? Latitude? I don't know. I'm not a cartographer.
No.
I'm not a
Wait,
cartographer.
when you get there, Grail, you see the same side as before. The difference here is that the statue on the end is a demon, but with a figure of a female.
What was the message again?
Let me read it
Two
one more
sides
time.
of the same coin.
The two must rejoin.
Careful what you purloin, or what we purloin. Basically, don't take the gold.
Take the stones. and
Hopefully, there's another half of the stone here.
I'm the
Side.
I'm the only one that is concerned that the statues are demons, and we are following the orders.
Well,
Yes,
the
never
shadow
crossed
wasn't.
my mind.
The shadow was no fiend. The pillar, you sensed it.
And
That was weird.
look, these statues are not actual demons. This is like the ideal of a demon, someone that is looking to make the perfect demon, if that makes sense.
Portray.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you, disembodied boys.
Yeah, I was just trying to say that there's no
Yeah.
sign of they trying to actually make a demon. That's all.
Wait,
Or
two
some
sides of the
yeah,
same
it's-
coin?
Yes.
The two statues.
That-
Both are
does it
demons.
The two stones.
Oh,
Danai,
right, the stones.
can you do the honors?
Sure.
Does the chest have some drawings or
Iconography?
No,
text or not?
no.
And the statue?
From what you can see, there's nothing like evident from 30 feet or 25 feet away. You're not that like you can't do like you could do a perception check. I can allow that if you want to see if you see something weird, but
Yes, I want to check it.
do it.
Since Lorenz pointed out that this was weird for him.
Yeah.
The alcoves is empty too, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh
Oh my god, I don't understand what's happening.
He hates me.
The digital dice gods hates you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to roll with your own dice, don't worry, you can do it.
You know, next time tell me and I use enhance ability in you. You know.
Okay. You don't see anything that picks your like.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. It's like I mean it's not made out of gold, so why would I care? It's just stone. So, Denai, are you doing the same thing as before?
Yeah, hand of Nihal. And I summon the hand, and actually the hand is reddish color because it's the same color as star. And I order it to go to the chest, open carefully, and then if it isn't locked, to open it completely, and I look immediately for the other side of the stone.
You open it. There's coins once more there. From that distance, I'm gonna need you to make a perception check. You're like you don't like it's in a weird way.
I don't see very well. Can anybody help me?
Yeah. It's right there, and I'm gonna help.
Okay,
Thank
do the
you.
help action there.
I'm gonna
It's
adjust
right.
my glasses.
Because I have a shit perception. Yeah.
What the fuck? You've been having the
Whoa,
best rolls.
-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a
Um,
shit perception.
I mean, I'm going to take it as a natural 20. I don't care. You have
It is.
a natural 1.
Mhm.
And if you want to see in the journal, you see the other piece of the stone. And if you want to show it to the stream.
You can show
Sorry?
it to the players.
Yeah, how?
In the top right corner,
Oh, shit.
you can
I
see
didn't
show to
that.
players.
Yeah, now everyone should be able to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it.
And you force us to see this fucking song. Like, look at it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The same. It's like the other half.
It's the other
It's
half.
like the
Yeah.
reverse image.
To
It's
all,
actually not the reverse
other-
image. There are two different images. I'm
Yeah.
going to show you.
to all of our possible viewers, you're welcome.
So yeah, those are two. They're actually the other half. If you take a look for,
Did you
Yeah.
told us what kind of stone?
no one asked.
Yeah, we didn't- we
has
didn't examine it.
The first
I
one.
want to know. I want to
Brink has it.
price or
I have it.
Yeah, Brink has the
Yeah.
first. So just before we go on, I want to complete what Denai was doing first. So you actually, with the help of Lorette, you actually see the stone and you move the hand towards the stone, and now you know that coins could get stuck there, and you just turn the stone around and just like empty a bowl, and you actually turn it around, and a coin actually drops. You're like, okay, this could have been
Sneaky.
fucking insane. And you move the stone back to you, and you have the stone. What else? What everyone else was doing? So I think Grail was doing something.
I was gonna give Danai guidance, but with the natural 20.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna ask for a check there.
Yeah.
So
I want you
yeah.
to know what kind of
A stone.
try
we are doing.
to.
yeah, so that would be a natural check or an intelligence, history check, maybe.
No, I have a lot of nature. If the
Yeah.
fucking dice roll.
Come on.
Can I assist?
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll.
Yeah.
Enhance ability, intelligence.
But don't spend your spells in these.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not doing anything.
I'll give you guidance and say,
You can use it if you want.
Yeah.
We want so maybe you assist and we both take a look and
Not a very good idea, but sure.
And you also have guidance, as Grail
Yeah,
says.
so you have advantage.
Make sure we're
and
not
guidance.
missing any pieces.
1d4 and advantage.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Finally.
There you go.
Very good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a strange thing. You're used to precious stones and things of that nature. So for a second, you're like, yeah, they're big. They are shiny. This is my area. Here I go. You grab it. Lorette like points to the right direction. The shape, the touch of Grail in your shoulder. You feel light, and like on your best movement, you look at it and you're like, what
I've
is
never
this thing?
seen this before.
What the fuck's this? and not only what the fuck's this, you wouldn't know even how to appraise it. For a second, you think, is this used for magical means? No, that maybe. I mean, someone could cut it into a beautiful gem, but it's something. It's weird. It is strange. And for the first time, you think, I don't even know where you would get a stone like this.
The cut. Does it look natural?
It's
Oh.
absolutely clean.
Hmm.
It's exactly as the picture.
Yeah.
So it's impossible that it be natural.
The cut. I wouldn't know how a cut like that nature would have made it.
Me neither.
So I asked, can anyone sense some magic in this or something?
I don't have detect magic. I can roll an arcana.
Yes,
And Danai could assist, or Danai, you could roll whatever you
I
want.
can help you. Yeah, sure.
Go arcana with advantage. Maybe Grail, you can
Yeah.
give me one of those happy words that
Yes.
I don't like to hear.
come on,
We'll
cheerleader.
figure this out. We'll work together as a team.
As the team.
Yes.
I don't know. That didn't sound very convincing.
Hey, my words were pretty nice there.
Yeah, by the way, the D4 wasn't bad.
I don't know shit.
No, you do know something. You know that this is like it's permeable to magic. That's what you know.
Okay.
Like it receives magic particularly well.
This is
You haven't seen it. You haven't seen it
permeable to
before.
magic.
Yeah, you haven't seen it before. It doesn't mean anything to you, but you hold it and you know enough to know that. You could maybe use this as part for a gun, for example.
Maybe I have some ideas how we can use this.
Well, short term, I've got 2 ideas. You tell me if you can come up with more. Idea number 1, we go back to the center, look at the sign, see if the walls have something else to say. Maybe there's a place to put them. Idea number 2, we see if we can put them in these alcoves. That doesn't make any sense. Idea number 3, we take some coins and probably fight some demons.
No, you forgot the other idea, to put them together.
Wait, haven't tried that? Let's do that.
No, what? Let's go to the center.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go to the center and then we put them together.
Okay.
And let's see what happens.
Why are you
Okay.
talking about 4 ideas if you say you have 2?
Well, that I had 2. The rest of the team brought others to the table,
I'm
including
suspecting
the
that,
correct one.
I haven't drink anything.
I'm suspecting that we already fell into a trap.
Oh, absolutely.
And maybe there is no way out.
So you're going to the central stage?
Yes,
sure.
please.
I'm gonna move you guys so you
Sure.
don't have to do the whole.
As we're moving, Grail will answer the probably rhetorical questions that Laurent was making. Was if there was no way out, then why not just let the purple worm eat us? At least we're useful to whatever is giving us these instructions.
First, I will never let that fucker eat me. And second, we don't know how to go out of this place because the floor is stone. Actually, now that we are talking about that, have you ever fought one of those?
A worm?
Yeah.
No.
No, never.
No.
Because maybe you don't remember, but I came here looking for some answers, and maybe or maybe not that worm is related to the answer as I'm looking for. So, and I can't kill it alone.
Well,
Hold on, you want to speak to the worm?
No, I want to fucking kill it.
Oh.
if it is on a
Atala.
leash, then yeah. Some leashes
Actually-
can be deadly.
when you say a leash, everyone starts thinking we could kill it from afar. So that's a thought that everyone thinks at the same time. So
I'm not very good at range.
I have
I'm pretty-
nothing prepared for range.
I'm pretty good at range.
no,
Yes.
you just know that if a dog's on a leash and the leash gets up to here, you can stand a couple
That's
meters
right.
here.
You have to get there.
Yeah, that's a
Sure.
problem.
Yeah, we have to
You're-
get outside the leash.
you gotta get outside the leash. That's the problem. Absolutely. Okay, so you're there. What you do?
So how are we doing this with the mage hand, Danai?
I don't know that it's. Is it strong enough to
Hello.
hold
you.
both?
I don't think so.
I mean, you could put one on the floor and the other one.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's an idea. So,
So-
which wall has the
Okay,
inscription?
so this one has the. Sorry, no,
The
no, no,
sign?
not that one. I'm sorry. This one, and this one.
Ah,
Opposite.
The same inscription?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
So Brain will walk here very far away.
In that case, I'll go with you, and I think I'll let the leave one here, and the other stone have it with the mage hand.
Sorry, where can you tell the?
Yeah.
Oh, there the stone. Okay, perfect.
There's one like pointing upwards,
Yep.
and the other one I have it
With the
on
Yeah.
the mage
hand.
hand. Yeah.
Perfect. And you want to close them?
Move it and then turn it around and put it like try to sink it.
Okay. So I'm jumping ahead because you didn't do any of those things. I love saying that, by the way. When you join the two pieces of the stones heal themselves, and the path of light starts showing your way where you towards you enter to the center of the room. And now you see, give me 1 second,
Ooh.
a platform in the middle of the room. And you take a closer look. The platform is floating. And underneath the platform, there's a hole. It's floating about 2 inches high. In the center of the platform, there's a small stone pillar, about 15 centimeters in diameter. And it has a divot on the top. It may be 1.5 meters tall. And it has a curve to it.
to put the stone on top.
Oh, again, we don't have sound. I'm gonna fix this the next time. I'm sorry.
It's
This is my
okay.
fault.
Whereas
This
it's
is-
immersive enough without.
Yeah. I haven't
So-
missed it.
So
What do you
put
do?
the stone
Yeah.
on top. Wait. Does it say something?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
The words don't change.
You
Nope.
know that was a very good idea. Be very far away of the stone.
I'm going to
Um,
move forward to the.
Move your token. Perfect. You're gonna step in
Are
the.
you sure?
Yeah. By the
Yeah.
way, this platform is not designed, quote unquote, for combat. So 2 tokens could be in the same space.
Okay.
There's no problem for that. By the way, just FYI. And you step on it, and you feel it give a bit, like this is the only thing I can think of, like a hoverboard. It gives a bit, but it stays there.
Like a raft in the water.
Yeah, like a raft in the water. That's better, actually. Like a raft in the water, it gives a bit, but it stays there.
I'm going to look to the other people.
Like you want us to step in over?
Or I'm going alone. What do
No.
you think?
I jump on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better if we go together.
Then I.
I'm going to step on it. Definitely.
Okay. Perfect. Then everyone's on top, and it's still floating. What do you do?
This is.
And there is a pillar.
Yeah,
In the
there's
middle,
in the center. There's a pillar of 15 centimeters wide, with a curved divot on the.
Like to put this this
Yeah,
round
the rock.
stone on top.
You put it on top, and you feel something weird inside your brains, inside your mind. Tonight, you felt something similar before, but not the same. Now I can see you. Welcome.
well, that's not good.
And if you're worth it, there are ways to exit. And the platform starts going down, 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 and that's where we're gonna end it this time.
No.
That was so cool.
So we're gonna meet our heroes in 2 weeks' time,
Yeah.
and see where this dungeon leads us.
Wonderful.
We are all gonna die, and we are gonna love it.
Daniel, start preparing your campaign again, please.
But yeah, just as a reminder to the viewers, this is a campaign we're doing just so Dan has time to prepare for to continue the big campaign.
Jose's werewolf.
And
No.
yeah,
Campaign.
and after that we're gonna play werewolf with Jose.
Mm-hmm.
But
Maybe.
yeah, hope
Sometime.
everyone liked this ride, and see you everyone in 2 weeks. Subscribe, like, all that fun stuff, and
Remember
bye-bye.
that this episode was sponsored by.
No, it's
No
not.
one!
Anything.
No,
Diego
okay.
Cifuentes.
You know what? Say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.